the day is real simple. So we gather here every year. This is my 29th year of doing this. And so we gather here at Safeway in Old Town Alexandria. We gather about 8:30. We'll stay here till 10. And at 10 o'clock, we'll move to our section, which is 1 block down, turn left, go 1 block, turn right. And we're in section C10. So we invited 2,500 Westies to come. We'll get somewhere between, 50 to 150 Westies to come. Their owners will wake up and go, oh, it's a great day. And the dog woke up an hour ago, has been pawing at him, telling him to come on and go. So these events are hilarious. This is a meet and greet. The good news is everybody who shows up here, and everybody you meet will look just like them. This is Miss Abby. She came in just like a bag of bones. Cute as a button. If ever was one that could worm her way into your heart, this is little Miss Abby. Okay, ready? Ready to go for a walk? All right, keep me on. Ready? All right.
Welcome to PetInfoCafe. We're here at the Safeway in Old Town Alexandria, and this is the beginning of the Scottish Christmas walk and parade. But the most important element is the Westie Rescue, and we're here with Stephen.
Yep. Julian. Yep.
Who is the president, founder, chief cook, and dog washer.
That's right.
Of the Westie Rescue.
I'm definitely the dog washer.
All right. Tell us all about this event.
So this is an event that occurs every year in Old Town Alexandria. This event is because the city of Alexandria was founded by Scots. Every first Saturday of December, I think this is the 50th year for this parade. And we gather to celebrate the fact that this is the Christmas season. This kicks off the Christmas season for Alexandria. And so we invite all the Westies I've placed and all the Westies that anybody's ever heard of to come to this event. So we gather at the Safeway. We get here about 8 o'clock in the morning. You'll see someone pulling up behind us here. And we get anywhere from 45 Westies in the rain to 150 Westies if it's a nice day. So all over the years, I've done this event in 17-degree weather with snow, and I've done this event with 78 degrees where everybody was sweating to death wearing woolens. So the answer is Westie Rescue is an organization that helps find Westies that are unwanted. We rescue them, rehabilitate them medically and socially, and then we rehome them. And so we've done, in the 28 years, today's the 29th year of my involvement, we have done 1,300 of them. So this is part of the fun, and it's lots of fun. So you'll see lots of white guys running for the first time in the 30 years that I've walked this parade. We're actually in the front half. They normally stick us at the very end because we're usually one of the largest groups that come.
So we're at the front this time?
No, we're in the middle.
In the middle? Hey, that's progress.
Yeah, this year the Scotties are in the very front.
Oh,
the Scotties are in front of all the dignitaries, which is very unusual. Usually they stick all the dog groups in the back.
Okay.
So it's lots of fun.
It is lots of fun.
So today we've got dogs that have been adopted here. One walking around over there is Mr. Finn. He was adopted. We have others that are here that have been placed, and others are just pets. There's more coming in. Every couple minutes you turn around, there's somebody new coming in. So the great news for Westies is when they come to this event, everybody they see looks just like them. It's like seeing family members. You know, hey, it's a litter mate. Hey, I recognize your butt from before. So it's a lot of fun. And so we do these events. It's all tongue-in-cheek. It's all done for yucks and grins. We do these events to get people interested in the dogs that are going to come as opposed to dogs we have. Because I've got about 300 to 500 people on a waiting list anytime, and we do these events to get people excited about the dogs that are going to come. Because without people to adopt them, our program would end pretty quickly. You'd fill up your own house, you would turn the thumb screws to your friends, neighbors, and relatives, and you'd run out of room and you'd run out of relatives.
Well, thank you for that, Steve. We really enjoy this parade.
It'll be fun. Yeah, there'll be people here that you can talk to, and it'll be fun because everybody has a very special story, and it's unique. The best part about doing this program is people tell you the story about how their lives have changed once they've adopted a dog, and that's the program, is to put dogs in right homes with the right new life. Well, thank you for coming. It'll be fun. It will be.
Oh, so we've had quite a few dogs over the years, and I've had to spend the most time with her because she just requires a lot more care. But she has really become my shadow, and in this period where I've been working at home rather than in an office, it's been kind of nice to just have a buddy following me around all day, and we kind of have a schedule together. We keep the same schedule every day, and it's been nice. A lot more work, but she's worth it, and she's probably the sweetest dog I've met.
Yes, I can see it's very sweet.
Very gentle.
Very sweet and gentle. I can see that. Does she help you with Zoom calls or anything like that?
No, she typically if I'm on a Zoom call, just sleeps under my desk.
Okay.
She just stays under the desk, and that's probably better in most instances.
So you're not a photo bomber, huh?
No, she does not photo bomb. But she kind of has a spot under my desk where she just stays all day. And then when I get up, she follows me, and go downstairs. I pick her up, carry her down, and then we do what we have to do downstairs.
Sounds great. Well, what do you think, Abby? How old is Abby?
Abby's 8.
8? She's like a lady.
Abby's 8. And yeah, she's my little buddy, and we kind of go everywhere together these days.
Okay, I love it. So is she going to do the parade in the wagon?
No, she's going to walk the parade. The wagon is just if she gets tired.
All right. You go walk that parade, girl.
So she will want to walk it. The wagon will be when she just gets too tired and it's time for her to take a nap. Sometimes with the diabetes, she can get tired.
Yes, I can understand that. Wow, wonderful. Well,
Thank you.
I do.
I'm Kimberly Park, and I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. And I first got a bonded pair, a boy-girl bonded pair, who were 6 years old in 2004. And I had them for about 10 years. And I now have Xander, who's about 10 years old, and I just got Livy, who's a puppy, earlier this year. She's now 10 months old. So Westies are great. You can go hiking with them. That's probably the biggest way that they changed my life, was they made me more active. We meet all our neighbors now. We meet everyone in the neighborhood who has a dog. We get to come to fun events like this. We meet other Westies and other Scottish people. And they're just a lot of fun. They're a hoot to have around.
So are you Scottish?
I'm 1/6, at least 1/6 Scottish.
We figured. I'm Karen Park. I'm actually her sister. And I got interested in the breed when she did her Westie adoption back originally in 2004 with Little Coda and Little Days. I got my first Westie. He was actually a long-term medical foster in 2018. And he was with us for not quite a year, but he had a very rare disease. But you make his life as good as you can for the time that you have it. And then shortly after he passed, my older boy Cotton came into my life. He had a liver shunt that the rescue paid for his surgery, which was wonderful, and he's been doing well ever since. So we medically manage him with a special diet. It's okay, but he's very normal. He leads a very normal life. And then back in March, actually on St. Patrick's Day, we got my little girl. She was about 6 months old then. She's now about 14 months. Her birthday was in September. So they're fun, like my sister said. You can take them hiking. It gets me out of the house. I meet everybody in the neighborhood. I know people mostly by the dogs' names, not by the parents' names. And I think how it's changed my life, it's like they're the center of the world. It's great. Everything they do, it's about that. So everything we do. And we've come to these parades, I don't know how many times, but it just seems like we're collecting these. Each year we've got more.
This is true.
It's very true.
Sure. There's limits to how much room you have in your house.
There is, but you know what? They're great.
What is that limit?
Yeah.
Somewhere just below chaos.
A little below chaos. Yeah, I like to say chaos sometimes.
Chaos.
But I think the great thing with these four, because we live a couple houses apart in Baltimore, the two girls are very bonded together. Very, very bonded. They're very close, about 4 months apart in age. And that's really been fun to see.
Did I hear you have 4? You have 4?
Here we go.
All right,
Here we go.
Shepherds, and he has Finn, and Finn thinks he's in charge of everybody.
Oh, Finn is one of the ones you've written about.
Yep.
Tell me his story again.
So Finn is a dog that I picked up. He was living up in Pennsylvania in a household. He decided he wanted to be in charge, and I forget what kind of dog they had. I think it was a small little dog. Anyhow, draw a blank. Anyhow, he was Mr. Bossy, so hanging out with German Shepherds he thinks is wonderful because they're all bigger than he is.
Yeah,
He can
yeah,
wrestle.
you'd be nice.
Here's more. We have
This is
two more.
Finn.
This is Finn.
Look at him.
And each one of them has their names. This group here has their name embroidered. That's Fergus, obviously.
Good boy.
Have you announced about the sign-in?
Not yet.
Oh yeah, where is this?
If you want to round them up, tell everybody.
Thank you. Hi guys. Okay, Finn, come on.
Finn star.
Two fins.
Finn meet Finn.
Hello, Finn. I heard all about you.
Are you poop for brains? I forget what kind of dog. Oh, in the household he came from, he was picked Dachshund. That's what it was.
The Dachshund or Chihuahua? Chihuahua.
Chihuahua. He was bossing him around.
13 years.
About your Westies and how they changed your life.
Well, these, we actually had a Westie prior to these two. She was a rescue from the Humane Society, and after she passed, we just, and actually when we got her, my husband and I we had a cat prior to that had passed away. And after a while we were ready to get another animal, and so we went to get another cat. And he went into the cat section of the Humane Society, and I'm like, I'm just gonna walk down and see what dogs they have. And I walked down through all these big, pit bulls and all that kind of stuff that unfortunately end up at the Humane Society. And in the very, very end was this little Westie that had just been brought in, and Westie was actually the only breed of dog that we had ever agreed upon. That if we ever were going to get a dog, it would be a Westie. So I quickly went up. I'm like, oh my God, there's a Westie! And so they told us that the dog we needed another one. And so we got Ollie here from a rescue actually in
Rock City.
Yes. Arkansas. Yep. And then about 6 months later, I went through a bout with cancer, and we were headed down to, we have a place in Florida, headed down to Florida, and I just kind of to relax. And I just felt like I needed something, and she was a rescue from the Humane Society, but she was a puppy. So he was a couple years old when we got him, and she was a rescue. And so they're just wonderful additions to our lives. We just, I just, when the dogs are not at home for whatever reason, it's just too quiet. It's strange to not hear them come running or whatever. And, when we come home and they're just so excited to see us, and, it's just, yeah. Westies are the best. When you come home, she just wants you to pick her up, and she cuddles and she puts her head down on your shoulder, and she would stay there forever. She very definitely is a cuddler, so she helped me to feel better both physically and emotionally.
Oh my gosh, that's a beautiful life-changing.
Yeah.
Do you want to add anything?
They travel well.
They do travel. Yes,
Okay.
they get.
Been to Niagara and Maine and Florida and many places with us.
Yeah, they, when we do go to our place in Florida, Ollie knows certain places. And he knows when we get close to that place. Like, he starts to whine as we come down the street to our condo, because he knows we're there, and he loves it down there. And they do travel very well. They like to explore as much as we do.
That's good.
From a couple standpoint,